I think I have a naive face. I think that I look innocent, and I've actually seen this. I've actually noticed that like homeless people actually target me in the city, and I know that seems arrogant to think that homeless people actually target me in the city. But I've actually seen homeless people look through a crowd, see me, zero in, and just say, "That guy." You know what I mean? I've had this scam pulled on me twice, where a guy walks past me, and I'm nowhere near him, but somehow I still manage to hit my arm against his, and he drops a bag on the ground, and you hear glass break, and he goes into the bag, and he takes out a broken vodka bottle, and he says, "Hey man, you just bumped me, you owe me a new vodka." Now, the thing is, what he had done was he had found a broken vodka bottle, got in a Snapple bottle, put the broken vodka bottle on top, and that's what he dropped, and that's what broke, and that's the scam. I'm supposed to go buy him a new vodka bottle. I've had that pulled on me twice. They zero in, and they say, "That guy." Now, one day, I'm in Barnes & Noble, and a woman comes up to me, and she says, "Hey, have you ever thought about being a model?" And, right? And I was like, I was looking good that day. Like, seriously, like, I was. Like, I had a crisp shirt on, I had, like, my corduroy blazer, and I was like, all right, nice. Everybody's checking it out. Okay, so, but before we continue with the story, I know, okay? I know what I look like. I own a mirror. Like, I get it, okay? I know. But there were two things that made me think that this could actually be real. Number one is that my friend Greg had recently been recruited to be a model. Now, the thing is, Greg actually was a really attractive guy. Like, he was an athlete, he was a pole vaulter, and he was the kind of guy that had women all the time, and he was also the kind of friend that you had to sort of compartmentalize a bit because he was really arrogant and cheated a lot, and like he went to Italy and he became a runway model, and he came back from Italy with fashion magazines, and he would like page through them and be like, "Oh, I hooked up with that girl, and I hooked up with that girl," and I was like, and then he told us, "Oh, you know, when I got there, they actually told me that I had to stop lifting weights so I could fit into the clothes better." And I was like, "Thank you so much for that detail, Greg. I really appreciate that." But the other thing, number two, is that there have to be like scouts for regular looking models, right? You know, like not everybody's high end, high fashion. There's like Sears catalog models, right? You know what I mean? Like I could be one of those, like the dude in the Sears catalog, like at the grill, just like, or the guy taking out the rubberneck trash can. I could be that guy. So I was like, you know what? This might be real. Now, one of the things that I don't like about myself is I can get like way too far ahead of myself. I think so many steps ahead, and it's so like it's just detrimental. And I actually started thinking to myself like, wow, man, am I gonna be like this model guy? Because I always thought that I would be the kind of man who would live a life of the mind, you know what I mean? And so just like art and books and conversations, not my mind, not this beautiful, beautiful face. But once I get going, I mean, the money's gonna be so good that I'm just not gonna be able to, you know, I'm gonna get used to a certain lifestyle. And after a couple of years of this, like, I'm just gonna be trapped, and there's gonna be no way out. Like, what am I gonna do? Like, not be a model after that? I don't know if I should even go down this path. I actually thought this, and I actually called my parents and told them this theory, and they said, "Rob, why don't you just go check out the information session?" So I go to this information session, and it's in the Flatiron District, in this sort of startup-y office, and it's in this like conference room, and we're all sitting on folding chairs, and they tell us about it, and I'm looking around at all of my fellow models. None of them look like models, not even like Sears catalog worthy. And like some of them were like really excited. They were like headshots, and they're there with like their parents and stuff like that. And I'm just like, Jesus. And they told us like what this was all about, and they gave us the pitch. And the pitch was this: it was part of John Casablancas's modeling agency, Elite, I believe it is, or something like that. They were starting a website where you could put your headshot up on their website, and then modeling scouts could look through your headshot and bio, and they could hire you for jobs. And the way that you get on this is by paying them $250 to get your headshot up on the website. I'll say it again. We were going to pay them $250 to get her headshot on a website. So it was a scam. And I knew it was a scam. And that day when that woman saw me in Barnes & Noble, she didn't say to herself, oh, that guy looks like a model. She thought, that guy looks like a sucker. She saw me, she zeroed in, and she said, that guy. She may as well have dropped her broken vodka bottle right there in the Barnes & Noble. So I knew it was a scam, but we had to go meet one-on-one with somebody, one of the scouts, to talk about it. And I went into this room to talk to this woman, and she said, so do you want to be a model? And I was like, yeah, I guess so. And she looks me up and down, and I was like, she's like, how tall are you? And I said, 6 feet. And she goes, 6 feet? And I was like, yeah, I'm really 5'11" and 3/4, but she couldn't see the missing quarter inch. She was just being a jerk. And I think she knew that, like, I wasn't going to buy it, you know what I mean? I think she knew that she wasn't going to get her $250. And so she just said, okay, thanks a lot for coming in. And I'm really proud of that moment, because she looked at me and she knew that I wasn't buying it. And because I think that you can see me from afar and you can say, that guy, but when you get me one-on-one, you can tell that Papa don't take no mess.